After testing hundreds of accessories, I've collected the best everyday carry, perfect for the boyfriend, husband, or anyone in the friend zone, as we've got EDC for the outdoors, travel, and you guessed it, fidget toys too, which also includes my favorite backpack that I use on the daily as well. So let's check it out. This may be my current favorite flashlight, as it's the only one I know that charges wirelessly like my iPhone. The fact that it's built like a tank also helps too, but the Wuben X3 has a secret as well. Well, bam! Another first for me, a spinning head for either a front or forward facing light. Something you don't think you need until you experience it yourself. Now it does only have 2 LEDs, but one is designed for your regular light output, ranging from as low as 1 lumens all the way up to 700 when maxed out. More than enough for something this compact, and when swapping to the other side, it's got a dedicated red light mode, which you may not find as useful, but it's nice to have just in case. However, combine that with the swivel head, wicked Tron looking translucent design, and a comfortable package to use with dual magnets on the bottom to go hands-free. Whether you're just trying to find something or using it to light the way, it might finally convince me to carry one around on the daily. Plus, the fact it wirelessly charges on the same charger my iPhone uses, can take a beating with its metal shell, and is waterproof too, makes this the flashlight your girlfriend told you not to worry about. Now this is a chunky battery, but for good reason, as it may be the only one you'll need to take with you. The UGREEN MagFlow Qi 2 25-watt power bank packs in 10,000 milliamps of battery, enough to charge an iPhone 17 twice, which when combined with their 25-watt wireless fast charging speeds, or even faster 30-watt built-in USB-C cable, it makes a lot more sense as to what the extra size is for now. Plus, that also means it's one less cable you have to worry about too. It's got a built-in screen to show battery life, and the cable is short and strong enough that it's not dangling while charging. Combine that with the magnets that are fairly strong, passing our scientific shake tests. However, it is surprisingly still pocketable too, whether as a backup for later or connected to your phone, clipped onto your bag, or tossed into one for an all-day charge. Because when paired with the USB-C port, you can technically charge up to 3 devices at the same time. And when you get home, you can use the built-in cable to charge itself as well. Speaking of which, you can swap over to their 2-in-1 desk charger that offers just as fast 25-watt wireless charging and even has a spot for AirPods underneath, so you never leave the house raging that you forgot to charge them again. So don't forget to check out UGREEN's Christmas deals right now in the description down below, like this roulette wheel, and one of my favorite, a ratcheting ring, simply because it means I'll actually remember to take it with me. While this is slightly thicker than your average promise ring, I don't mind the extra size as it does feel premium around your finger. Plus, the clean polish, blue accent, and engraved logo is definitely a looker. Probably one of the easiest of the bunch to take with you outside, and you will turn heads with how loud this gets. But you know what they say about being loud, just means you're very satisfied. Even listening to this back while editing, I'm getting chills down my spine with how each spin tickles my brain a little. Now, fidget rings are sort of new to the game, and I've come by quite a few myself, with the Lautie mechanic eye ring utilizing magnets to get that ratchet feel, which you can customize in a single magnet mode for 15 cycles, or a multi-magnet for 30 cycles of feedback. It's also available in 2 sizes depending on how much you love chicken tenders, and it's a ring that I would wear even if it's just for the style points too. If you drink as much coffee as I do, then you'll be just as excited as when I found out you can make one literally anywhere in the world now. Plus, they're also selling a special Christmas kit right now. This is the OutIn Mino, a portable espresso machine that uses ground coffee or original espresso pods too. Essentially, an ultimate coffee making machine on the go. The best part about this has to be how simple it all is. Given I mainly drink instant coffee and have never operated an espresso machine myself, this does all the work for you. Like holding for 2 seconds and it being able to boil the water for you, or using the measuring cup to get the perfect amount of beans every time, and it doubling as your tampering tool too. So you really can't mess this up even if you tried, because after about a minute of heating up the water itself, it starts to spit out that liquid gold, and you can instantly smell my caffeine addiction flare up as it starts to foam up in the cup, creating a smooth and thick layer of crema too. It smelled good, looked good, and tasted like a great cup of espresso that I would usually pay $8 for at my hipster coffee shop. Cleanup is also a breeze by just dumping out the old beans, rinsing, and then everything fits inside the one container, making traveling with this a breeze, especially since you can charge it with USB-C too. So toss this into your pocket or bag and you can always be ready for a quick pick-me-up. The Mino is also available in a variety of colors, but for the holidays, they've got a special Christmas kit that comes with some fun colors and additional accessories too, like a silicone mat to keep things clean and some decorations for that extra holiday spirit. Links and details down below. If you know someone that has a watch that constantly needs to be walked, then you need something just as sophisticated to store it inside. Enter the new Holme and Hadfield watch winder display, utilizing a whisper quiet Japanese motor, space for 2 watches to wind plus 3 additional watches displayed on top. Pair that with the leather liner and beautiful walnut finish. This is the type of accessory that most watch owners only dream about, and while it may still cost an arm and a leg to purchase, Holme and Hadfield has made one accessible for anyone to buy, plus it's on sale for Christmas too. I personally love the built-in LED that shines on my daily driver as it spins round and round. There's just something very secret man cave-like about having things move on their own. Plus, the storage underneath is perfect to keep your daily essentials organized, and while the remote works perfectly fine wirelessly, it's also got a touchscreen to adjust the turns per day depending on the type of watch you're cycling to prevent overwinding. Honestly, everything about this screams fancy, high-end, and is just stunning to look at. So if you can afford it, this is the watch case to get, but they do offer many other display box options too for every level of watch enthusiast in a variety of budgets. For me, staring at this will never get old though. Hidden in the sleeve pocket in front, I'm currently playing with the new Trimui brick hammer retro console. Essentially an updated emulator of a previous favorite of ours, which is now in a full metal body that makes it feel like an actual console and not like a toy in the hand. Buttons are clickier than before, the accent lights still add a really cool glow, and it's supposed to have better speakers too, nothing noticeably different in my opinion, and at the width of an iPhone and about the weight of one too, combined with its strong performance on games, it deserves a spot in anyone's pockets who were born in the late 1900s. Speaking of black on black on black, you obviously have to get a matching fanny pack to store the rest of your blackout summer gear into, and the Evergoods Civic Access Sling offers 2 liters of storage, more than enough space to not overhoard and sweat your donkey off all day in regret, because with the tough nylon build, durable construction all around, thick zippers, and even a Velcro patch so you can convince others your wardrobe isn't just all black, is all a bonus to the fact that the pockets are designed to be super organized that you may actually feel that you've got your life put together for once. Plus the fact it's only 2 liters of storage, yet offers multiple sleeves, large spaces, zippers, and even mesh pockets too, in a very nonchalant design. They also use materials that sound like it's stolen from a high-tech lab or something, and the straps feel like they can handle some tug of war with your kids. However, let's get to the best part, packing. With the front quick access space, perfect for larger items and even a water bottle, and then around back to organize all your knick-knack paddywhacks, tools, toys, phones, and your daily essentials too. So for a 2-liter bag, it's definitely on the larger side, but they even lined the back with breathable padding to help with all the pit stains on your chest. The small details matter here too, like the elastic loop to keep the loose strap tidy, and personally, when you wear it the right way, makes accessing all your essentials a breeze. Now, all I have to do is pull a Zard so I can actually afford to carry more of this. Back to the real world, some useful everyday gear inside this strangely organized front quick access pocket. The tool that I have not been able to put down and also featured in my best fidget toys video, linked above and in the description if you want to watch that, the RiveryMFG Zero Blade. Because not only is it good at its job of cutting down Amazon boxes, the beauty is you actually enjoy doing it with this blade. Calling it addictive to play with would be an understatement. The feeling and seeing it jump back in place is scary and satisfying all at the same time. Plus, since it uses utility blades, this tool could last a lifetime. It passed our scientific drop test without popping out on its own too, so you can confidently stick this in your bag without the fear of poking yourself. This may not be made of metal or do any special tricks, but the updated Thrym PyroVault may be my favorite lighter to fidget with, thanks to this. A quick release button that's perfect whether you have gloves on or go birthday suit on your hands. You'll always have instant access to some warmth the old-fashioned way. Plus the fact it's actually made of tough plastic instead is a bonus, as I don't have to treat it like a baby and actually take it out and use it on a daily basis. I love the design as well. It's got futuristic cyberpunk vibes without breaking the bank. And it doesn't just look the part. It's actually as tough as it seems, surviving my scientific drop test without popping open on its own, so you don't have to worry about tossing this into a pocket or bag. And on the topic of survival, they've included a little spot inside the case for fire starter, if you're ever caught in a situation where nothing else around you will burn harder than your love life. The case holds standard Zippo inserts as well as my favorite storage box, but I personally prefer the double torch because why the heck not? The case utilizes a dual wall exoskeleton design with a gasket seal that's meant to keep water out, but also doubles as a really addictive fidget toy too. And while it looks like a chunker, it's fairly comparable in size to a standard Zippo case, especially when you consider it's got an additional storage compartment too. Plus the urban gray is the closest I'll get to a blackout, but they've got a range of colors if you like to actually find your EDC in a timely manner every morning. Don't worry, I couldn't make this list without sharing my new favorite summer backpack pick. And while the Peak Design Outdoor series was technically meant for hiking, the material, comfort, and pocketing also makes it my current favorite bag for heading to work, heading downtown, or just heading upstairs. With two giant, and I mean giant, water bottle pockets made of an elasticy, stretchy fabric with this tie down system if you decide to use it with its intended purpose of holding heavier items like a tripod in place. These are the perfect all-around quick access pockets for snacks, napkins, and of course water bottles too. The real selling point for me and for all the pocket hoarders out there, additional stretchy pockets on the shoulder straps themselves. Deodorant, daily essentials, mints, band-aids, and even wet wipes too. Things you need on the fly and complain about having to take your bag off to get every time is now just a finger away. Combine that with the padding on the shoulder straps and behind the bag with air channels and lightweight fabrics that are plush but also breathable too, thanks to it being designed for the harsh outdoors, which also goes for the waterproof zippers, large string handles, and a full zipper access to everything inside, which is where you'll see the durable waterproof construction in action, using some of the lightest materials, so you visually know you're only paying for the best. The water bladder on the backside fits my 14-inch MacBook perfectly, and there's even more loops and anchors inside to hold your gear down if you need it to. So is it overkill to buy a hiking bag for everyday usage? Yeah, but does it fit everything I need, feel super comfortable, and just look wicked too? Also yes.